Hello from Walt Disney World. We are back for
one night only.
One night only. We actually board the Disney Treasure tomorrow, but just checked into the Riviera Resort for tonight.
The beautiful Riviera Resort, and we have a fantastic view.
Yes, I'll put the view as we're talking here, but it is quite impressive. This is a standard view room. It is room 8843.
Yes.
So would recommend requesting this one if you can. But yeah, lovely view of Epcot.
And the room is just beautiful. We love Riviera. We've loved every time we've stayed here. But we're not going to stay here too long.
Yes.
Because we got to go to Epcot for Flower and Garden Festival. One evening of Flower and Garden Festival fun. And we're taking you guys along with us.
Yes, so let's head to Epcot. We've made it into Epcot, and we have our first glimpse of some of the beautiful flowers for Flower and Garden Festival. So now to check out some of the wonderful topiaries. Okay, so we are back from our quick trip to Epcot. We were there for about 3 hours, but we got in late and we found a window to miss the storms.
Yes, it was very windy, it was rainy, but it was still very beautiful.
Yes, I think the Skyliner just reopened right before we got there, so found the window and took it because storms are supposed to start up again in like 20 minutes, so.
Wanted to get out while we still could.
Yes.
To get back here to Riviera.
Yes. But Flower and Garden Festival was lovely as always. Mm-hmm. Lots of fun topiaries, some new ones, some old ones, some old favorites. The Moana one was pretty cool at the front this year.
Yes.
But yeah. There was a new one that we found in the UK pavilion. It was like the Heritage Garden.
It was nice to see an old school Mickey topiary.
Right, just the shape, no features. Just
because some of them are so intense now.
Yeah.
That just to see the old school, like, it's Mickey, was very sweet.
Yeah.
I also loved Kermit and Miss Piggy.
Mm-hmm.
That's always a fave.
For whatever reason in Morocco this year. But
they can be anywhere.
Yeah. We did try some snacks. Mm-hmm. We only had 3 snacks. We had more on our list, but decided to cut some for the sake of the rain.
Time and time. Rain, yes. And wind.
Yes.
Things were blowing a bit.
So a little hard to eat everything today, but we made do. But we tried a new one, an old one, and then probably one of our favorites.
Mm-hmm.
So the new one we tried was from the Yacht Grub, and that was the assorted chips and dips. I'll put the official description down below, but it was 3 dips and some like homemade kettle chips. The chips were pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and crunchy, had a good seasoning to them. But yeah. And then the dips, one was a feta, one was
Onion and then
caramelized
pimento.
onion, and a pimento cheese. The pimento cheese was surprisingly spicy. Spicier than I expected it to be.
There was a little bit of something going on.
Wasn't a bad pimento cheese by any means. I've had better, but it was not a bad one.
Mm-hmm.
The feta was probably my favorite, but the onion was very
They were
good
very
as well.
close, but those were definitely the 2 faves, I think.
But yeah, so that
it's saying a lot because you love.
I love pimento cheese, so that was my least favorite one of the 3. But that was $6.50, so a decent value for what you got.
And shareable, as long as you don't mind.
True.
Dipping with a friend.
Yes. I will say I was nervous going into it that the chips would run out before the dips did. That was not the case, so happy to have that problem of too many chips. So, yeah, that was nice. And then went over across the way to the Honey Bistro and had one that we had last year, and it was the chicken and waffle, and this was a chicken little patty on a jalapeno cornbread waffle, and then drizzled with honey for the Honey Bistro.
Mm-hmm.
This was also very good. Not as good as it was last year.
I think this one had been sitting out a little bit.
Yeah.
It seemed like there were parts of it that were really good, and there were other parts that were like a little less good.
The chicken seemed like not as high quality as I remember it being last year.
On the edges in particular.
Yeah.
But it was still totally edible and fine.
Yeah. And then our last item was one of our favorites from last year. So good that we had to get one each. And it was the honey mascarpone nitro
liquid nitro
cheesecake. Oh.
It's so good.
So good. I have been yearning for this since the last time we had it. And I remember last time we had it, I made the comment of I wanted to go back and buy like 2 to go.
Yeah.
To have later. It is just so good. And it was the cheapest of the 3 that we had today. It was $5.50. And very filling.
It's sizable. And it's very, very, very rich.
But just imagine like the creamiest cheesecake.
In various textures.
Yes.
Because some of it's light and fluffy and some of it's more frozen and almost like an ice cream.
Most of mine was like an ice cream consistency. I had a couple sections that were...
Mine was a little less
gooey.
frozen in the middle. So I had some like fluffy bites and some more like solid bites. And every bite was lovely.
Yes. So blueberries inside, which nice break up the over sweetness. But those were very nice as well. And also honey on that too.
Yes.
So
we love honey.
Overall, fantastic. That's
tasted
probably
like wildflower honey.
True.
So very flavorful, very good. Yeah. That's the fave. I mean,
yeah, that's 100% the fave.
We'll cut to the chase. That's the best one. If you only get one thing, get that thing.
Yes, or several. That is.
Make a loop.
Yeah.
Around the World Showcase, get one. Make another loop, get one.
Got to work it off. Getting your steps in.
Or just treat yourself.
True. By far, though, that is my favorite dessert from any festival we've ever had.
When does Epcot open tomorrow? We could go get breakfast.
This is true. I think the booth's open later, though. But, yeah, I think ranking today, by far, cheesecake number 1, dips number 2, and then chicken and waffles number 3. But, yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by the dips as well.
Yes.
So, but yeah.
But we got up at 3 a.m.
True. Oh, we also did 3 Caballeros.
We did do 3 Caballeros. It was closed for my birthday trip and for refurb, and it was nice. The screen quality is a lot better. Great. The sound quality was a lot better. There were some different sounds that we weren't used to hearing, like kids laughing. And we're going, what are they?
Right.
But it was piped in. But that was a lot of fun. We also did Spaceship Earth just for the vibes.
Just for classic.
And to get out of the rain.
Yes.
And grab a little sip at Club Cool.
Yeah. So overall, we got everything done today we wanted to get done in the short period of time. But back at Riviera now, calling an early night. Hopefully we'll be able to see some fireworks if they happen, or otherwise just the ball all lit up from our balcony view of Epcot. So looking forward to that.
But we got up at 3 a.m.
Yes, and tomorrow is a very big day, being Embarkation Day. So didn't do a room tour, but I'll link the video up above to our honeymoon, which was the same room type.
And we're celebrating our anniversary. I don't know if you can see the buttons.
So very fitting. 3 years ago, we were in the same room type.
Yes, 3 years later, here we are.
Yeah. So.
I'm so in love.
Mm-hmm. But early start tomorrow, big day tomorrow, so time to kind of settle in a little bit, get our stuff together for the cruise.
I know, we need to get ready.
So that will do it for our video for today. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
See you real soon.